Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play more Timberborn. Let me kick play here, 3 times speed. Last episode we placed our paper mill, so we're going to get that built. Our water wheel is churning out power, so we'll be ready to start producing paper as soon as the building is built. But we're building paper, not just to have paper. We want explosives. So let's look where that is. I think it's in the landscaping. Explosives factory, 150 science. We're doing great on science points. Let's go ahead and research that. Boom. Literally boom. It's coming. All right. Crafts explosives from paper, requires power to operate. And it just takes 1 worker. Ooh, 150 power for this guy. Let's see what we've got coming off the water wheel and what we're taking from it. We've got 290. Oh, look at that. It shows the supply and the demand. So we got 290 we're producing. We're taking 50 off for the carpenter. And that guy's building us planks. And then we've got our paper mill. It's going to take 80. So I'm getting into the advanced math here. So 80 more will be what, 130 coming off of that? So that'll leave us 160. And what did that explosives building take? It takes, where is it? 150. So that's going to tap out our power wheel. Man, I was hoping we could get like another paper mill going, but off of that same water wheel. So we may need, yeah, and I want to leave some room here too. I want to expand down this way and blast out a canal. Hopefully we'll get to do that very soon. So yeah, let's place that building. It looks like we're only going to be able to have, yeah, the carpenter, the paper mill. So 50 plus another 80. It's 130 plus the explosives factory, which will take us up to 280. We've only got 290. All right. Let's just place this guy where it makes sense. How about now this one? I'm not too concerned if these guys are stacked up. We've got one little unit there of space where they can walk through. We can put a path over there, and then we can just hook up the power. This guy's going to use the paper. It makes sense for him to be right next door. We're going to tap out all the power on that power wheel. So let's just do that there. And then we can put one little straight power shaft here. And then that will power our explosives factory. And I don't think we need metal or anything for this. Just logs, planks, and gears. I think we're in decent shape on those. We've got more planks being produced. So yeah, we should be fine. In fact, we've got a lot of gears. I'm tempted to turn off the gear maker to save planks, but we'll just let it run for a little bit longer. We need to think about another giant warehouse, unfortunately. Where can we put that? Maybe, let's see. It makes sense to have it near all this production. So we could put another stairway over here, right? I think we're going to run a path. Let's do it. Show you what I'm thinking. It's easier to show you than tell you. I was thinking of a path coming this way. Maybe snaking around here, because that's our way through. And then these guys are going to be kicking out paper, and this guy is going to be kicking out explosives. And so I was thinking of putting a stairway right here, and then maybe the big storage thing right up this way. And then I'm not sure what we're going to have over here yet. But why don't we do that? That storage thing's going to take a long time to build. So yeah, let's put another path down so we've got this little entranceway to the explosives factory covered. Where does this guy dump out? Okay, yeah, so we'll put 2 more things, a path down there. And why not just do a third, so that looks good. And then I was thinking a stairway up here. I know we've got one there, but let's pop another one here. Not that way, but that way. Boom. So that's another way up to this level. Maybe more pathing to make that look nice. And then I was thinking the big storage thing over here. Let's take a look at that. This guy's giant. 80 planks, man. Takes a while to build. That's our stairway. If I rotate it, I could actually I could put some I could put one, or it looks like two. Maybe I'll put two platforms and then he could just sit right here. I want to do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Landscaping, not levees. Paths, platforms. I'm thinking boom and boom. And then putting that monster storage right here. Boom. And then we can have a little path walking up through there like this. Cool. I think it looks cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe you think it looks horrible. And then I see our little stairwell is starting to get built. Again, this is all experimental. I don't entirely know what I'm doing with it. Let's plop down a couple more lodges. We'll face them this way. This is going to be a little bit tricky with the path. I don't know if I need to lay a path underneath those guys. Okay, wow, this is really tricky. I want it like here, I think. Yeah, that looks kind of symmetrical. Satisfy the OCD among us. Just two for now. And I guess I was wondering if I needed to put some path underneath here. Let's try. Yeah, it looks like I can, right? So that looks kind of cool. And then where are the doorways? So if I, I think I spied the doorways here and here. So we'll have a path coming straight out. And if I select one, maybe I can see. Yeah. All right, that'll get us a couple more. And then the idea was we could stack more on top of that. So let's just do it. We're going to chew through the resources here. But I still have a lot of homeless beavers, and that's just not a good thing. And then we'll wait for all this to get built. And we'll see how that plays out. So we've got a lot for our builder. We probably need to get a not just a builder flag out here. We need to get the builder's hut. We've got 350 science almost. Let's do the builder's hut. That's 4 workers. The single builder's flag I have out here, that's just not going to do it. I think I got one over here. They're not going to be able to keep up with all this. So let's get a builder's hut going. And we're going to do more expansion over this way. So maybe it'd be nice if I could put the builder's hut right here. Let's unlock it. I think it's worth doing. 20 logs and 20 planks. That won't be hard to build. Oh man, I can nestle this guy. Oh man, that's perfect. I think that's perfect. All right. That is perfect. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's pop him there. That should help with a lot of our construction. Now, logs. We're at 469. We're going to start chewing them up here with the paper. We've got more planks being produced. We've got the paper mill. We're going to have our explosives factory. All that's going to be chewing up logs. And then just the creation of this second large warehouse is going to chew up a whole ton of logs in the process. So I'm hoping our existing tree farm here is going to sustain us through this. But we need to be thinking about our second tree farm out this way. Let's just see, our dam is just nothing's happening there, right? Can't get all required materials. So I think last episode we did expand our path up to this pile of logs. What's needed here? Do they need planks? Let's see, what do they need? Now they just need logs. Why I thought for sure they'd be able to reach one level down. Now I'm curious as to why they can't do it. This guy can get there. Do I need to do the dam on top first? I doubt it. I'm going to drop one down here just while we're thinking this through. In fact, there's no water flowing through there. But anyway, I'll drop that down and just see if he can get to that. Did that actually work? Did that actually place? Because I don't see it. Yeah, it's there. Okay, now this one says just waiting on materials. This one says can't get all the materials. I don't know. I don't know if I need to do some kind of creative thing so that they can actually reach down a level and build that. I don't think I can just place a stairway coming down. Let's take a look and see. Got on the paths. I don't think I can just mount one to the side of this. What about a platform? I mean, I could build a 2-story platform here, but that's not going to really help. Because they just can't get there with the building materials. I'll have to think that one through. But you can see what I want to do. I want to get this first level of levees built. And it's just saying they can't get the materials. It's logs. Let's see. The builder should be able to make his way to this log pile. Looks like it's in his range. And that's what he needs is logs. So I'm not sure why he can't get to that. It's definitely in his range to get over there. What else can we do for that? Rolling post, storage. It's probably something obvious I'm missing. But I know when they build, when the builders build, they can reach one level up. So I assumed they could reach one level down. But we'll just have to see. This one says it's waiting on materials. It doesn't say it can't get them. This builder's hut, once that's built, it looks like, oh, as it's building, it's not letting me see the range of this guy. It's possible that might help. This warehouse is filling up. How are we doing on berries? 683. Boy, I'm tempted to stop this gathering flag. Just a little concerned about how much storage we have being eaten up on berries and bread. Let's do it. Let's stop the bakery for a bit. And let's stop the gatherer's flag for a bit. May regret that later, but there's just too much storage being chewed up by those things. And then I wonder if I can prioritize this somehow. I don't see a way. So we got a lot of other stuff that's going to be built by a single builder. Why don't we shut off some of these? I'm going to shut off all of this until we can get our builder. Let's get our builder's hut built, and then that'll make all these other buildings go that much faster. I'll leave these stairs and stuff just because it's going to be a pain to turn off and turn back on. But once they're done building the scaffolding out, hopefully they'll get to the builder's hut next. And then once that's going, we've got plenty of jobless beavers. They'll hop in there. We'll get 4 of them working, and then we'll get the paper or the explosives factory going, the ginormous warehouse, and all of these lodges and things. How are we doing on water? 75 on that big tank. Ooh, this guy's doing well. 261 on that big tank. So the extra water pumps we put down look like they're helping. Let's take a look at our well-being. Nutrition 1 is down. Now that's the carrots, I believe, right? Carrots, potatoes, and red carrots. We just planted a bunch more carrots, but they are chewing through them. The inventory shows 57. That's not horrible. We definitely need more grilled potatoes, so we're probably gonna have to find a farm for more potatoes. maybe up on this tier. Maybe this is where we try out the irrigation. So we've got this irrigation tower for 200 science. We might give that a shot up here and plant a bunch more potatoes, and then maybe put another farm building up here. And then maybe some more lodges, maybe just along this side of the cliff here. But I'm really anxious for the explosives, and you probably are too. Let's see, is this guy even started yet? Nope. We got plenty of logs. This guy's churning out planks. We've got 70 planks in storage, but they're probably over on the north side. We've got one plank in our local little storage here. Well, let's see. What can we chew on while we're waiting? Ooh, I hope they're not going to... Well, we'll find out. I was going to say, I hope that the builders aren't going to try building this levee, because it's another 20 logs before they get our builder's hut going. But we'll just let it run, and we'll see. We got another dry season approaching. I thought for sure we'd get these water tanks built and filled before that came, but that is not going to be the case. We're okay on the north side. We've got almost a full water tank here, 300. This looks full at 30. This looks full at 30. These two guys are full. We'll probably be just fine. How about our haulers? Why don't, since we've got jobless beavers, let's have these guys moving some stuff around. And they'll actually take some of that water and from this tank that's full, and I think they'll bring it over here to the other one. They have a pretty big range of effects. So I've got the building selected. You can see they can reach basically the whole colony. So it can't hurt to have those guys full up. We've got the available workers. That's worth doing. In fact, it might make sense to put another builder's hut down somewhere around here, maybe right next to this guy. But we'll wait till some of this stuff gets actually built. I don't want to have too much stuff under construction. Then it gets hard to keep track of how long it's going to take something to get built. All right, dry season approaching. It's on its way. I think we're going to be all right. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're going to be fine. We've got 3 pumps this time pumping out the river. Once it stops and it's dammed up, we'll be able to, these pumps will still be able to run. This one we've seen it runs for a while, and then eventually this little reservoir dries out. In theory, I think this big pool of water that's going to stick around during the drought, we can pump that dry too. But we'll just see when that happens. Each drought season, we're going into each drought season with more and more beavers. So they are consuming more and more water every time this cycles through. So it's not something that we can forget about. We got to make sure we're always adding more water supply. But what I'm thinking now is our second tree farm. Logs are at 531. That's not bad, but we don't have our paper stuff up and running yet. Our explosives. And we're going to want to use a bunch of explosives to blast in this direction to the north, like we've talked about several times, and then down here to the south and build a nice canal down through here. And that'll, yeah, we can build canals all through this, actually. This whole area could be some canals. And we could green this whole area up. So I'm not sure how deep to go with those and how wide, but we're just one level up from the river here. So I can envision a canal going all through this, and then we don't need to use those irrigation towers. At least I don't think we will. And then if we want to do planting on these higher tiers, that's where we'd have to, I think, get the irrigation towers going. And we'll definitely do that in this series. All right, let's just see where we're at. We're in the dry season. These guys are complaining about no power. Yeah, so we've got no power for a while. It's fine. We have a bunch of stuff to build. Our beavers can stay busy building. Water looks good at 476 here at the top of the screen. Got more potatoes coming in. Our food inventory is a little concerning. Obviously, the berries and the bread look fine. We've turned off production of those to actually free up some inventory space. But our carrots are still pretty low. And our potatoes, our grilled potatoes, are non-existent. So they are just chewing through those things as fast as we can make them. And the potato crops take the longest. We could almost drop in another farmer here too. See, I see a bunch of plots here that aren't planted. And maybe one. Ooh, this guy's already got 2 farmers. Oh, is it this one? Let's add a farmer here. Kind of want these little plots of farmland to get replanted as soon as they are. As soon as those carrots are picked, I want another beaver over here planting. So we'll add one more farmer. We might need to do yet another farm down here. I hate to use up this fertile land. I suppose I could, let's see, what is their range? They've got a pretty good range. We could slop another farmhouse back here. It's a little jammed in. And then extend our carrots and stuff out this way. I didn't know if we were going to need more power and want a little more industry here along the riverside. So I left that open kind of on purpose. But we definitely need carrots. And we definitely need more potatoes. Could be an opportunity to do the irrigation tower up here just to experiment with that and see what that's all about. Let's see how we're doing here. Our builders are just about done with my crazy scaffolding here, or platforms. So I think once that platform gets built and potentially this dam, and if they can reach these things, I think those are the only things that could possibly be in front of our new builder's hut being built. And then once we get that, we'll have 4 more beavers doing building, and this should all speed up. And it makes sense to have that. We're going to do more expansion through here. A lot more beaver houses and stuff up here. Probably even another big warehouse. So once that is built, we'll be hopefully in good shape in terms of the construction speed. Very anxious about this dam over here. I want to get a dam going across here. It's going to take a long time, and we just can't seem to get it started. Particularly these lower levee blocks. Let's see what this one says. The construction is too far from builders. Build more paths or a builder flag or a builder's hut. Can't get all the required materials. So, I mean, I could build a path over there. I don't think that's my problem, but let's do it for the heck of it. These don't take too long to build. I'm just going to build a path here along the river's edge over to this guy. All right, we're about a third maybe? Almost a third of the way through the dry season. Water's holding up really good. We're at 488. In fact, we're even increasing our water a little bit because we've got those pumps now. We've got 2 more pumps, I think, going than we did in the first one, or in the previous dry season. We'll see if this river dries up, though. I can't tell if that water level's going down. I guess, yeah, I can't tell. This one definitely does. You can tell this thing gets more and more shallow as time goes on. All right, looks like we've got a beaver working on our builder's hut. Some materials are being brought over, so that's a really good sign. Anxious to get that built. Got plenty of logs, plenty of gears, and plenty of planks. I think I may turn off the gear workshop, although it's not running right now anyway because we're in the dry season. So I will leave that as is. Let's see, where are we at with this thing? They're building away. Our science is doing pretty well. We already bought, I think we unlocked some stuff at the top of the episode, right? And we're already back up to 500. So that's good. Eventually we may add another one, but I think we're okay for now. You know, we could even, well, we'll just see. Not sure what to do with these platforms yet. Not sure why that one's not getting built. This guy can't get all the required materials. He needs planks. Ooh, the planks aren't nearby, so we're probably waiting on the haulers to bring some planks over. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Disappointment. Okay, you've reached, although I think we can continue, but we're going to be limited with beavers. Let's just see what this says here. Congratulations. You have reached a population of 70. This is as far as this demo goes. If you feel adventurous, you are free to continue playing, but bear in mind that you will not find any new content and you might experience performance issues. The best way to support the game's development is to give us your feedback. If you have not already done so, this is a good moment to fill out the questionnaire at mechanistry.com. Questionnaire. Open the questionnaire or continue. We're going to continue because I don't think we have a shortage of beavers. I don't think that's going to be our issue. I think we've got actually a lot more gameplay ahead of us in this series, even without having more beavers. We've got 18 jobless ones that are available to us now. And then we saw that there's some buildings that we don't actually even need powered up right now. So we'll keep going. We'll see how far we can get. I definitely want to do the explosives, and I hope you do too. Want to see that. That's such a big part of the game is controlling the river here. And I'm really anxious to see the canals get built. So we'll just continue on. We don't have to worry about overpopulation, obviously. And then we don't have to worry about ever increasing food supplies. So that's going to help as well. So we'll see how far we can take it. And right now, again, I'm just curious. I wonder if I put a stairway. I wonder if they could build a stairway in the dry season. Should I try that? Why don't we try it? Let's do... I don't know if that would be the thing that they need. I doubt it, but we can try just for the heck of it. They might not get to building it. But I'm wondering if we do a couple stairways here. Is that what they need to be able to get down and build these levees? Could work. I don't know. We'll find out. Got a beaver here working on the path nearby. Waiting on planks over here. We might be in trouble. I'm not sure that our haulers are going to fetch our existing planks. So we've got 62 planks over in our large warehouse on the north side of the river. But I think this guy is waiting. It says this can't get all required materials. So I'm hoping that these haulers will bring over planks for us. Can't tell what they're carrying. Looks like they're bringing water here. They're filling up this water tank, so that's not a bad thing. But we need them to bring over some planks. There's room for some planks here in the storage. We've got 30 free storage slots. But yeah, hopefully they can move those planks. And then we have this one little section of platform that needs planks as well and can't be built. Now, they were able to build all these other platforms, and they took planks. So I think it's just a matter of the haulers prioritizing, bringing us some planks. And then once the dry season ends and we get more water coming through here and the river starts flowing, we'll be producing planks nearby. And so we'll probably be able to use those pretty easily too. So let's see what else we've got going. We got our maple trees growing. Logs continue to look good at 540. We are going to put up another tree farm, probably over in this area is what I'm thinking. That's kind of why I wanted to build this dam, is to have a little more green area, to have a bigger area for a tree farm that stays green during the drought. You can see where it ends here now, the green area. So trees get stifled and they start drying out and eventually will die if the dry season runs too long. But I think if we put the dam here, that's a lot of water. Hopefully that would keep this area dry. We'll keep this area green during the drought. Sorry, I misspoke there. And then I placed a couple stairways going down. I don't know if they'll be able to get to those. Can they even get to those? Yeah, it's not complaining about not being able to reach it. So hopefully they can get there. And maybe that's what it takes for them to be able to build these levees. We'll find out. So now we're just kind of, our only hope before the wet season comes is that these haulers, the guys with the backpacks here that we see running back and forth here, only hope is that they might bring some planks over. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're prioritizing the water. This water tank is filling up to, let's see, 133 there. And this guy's full. Okay, we dried out our little pond. We've seen that several times, pretty much every dry season. We've got beavers eagerly planting carrots. That's good to see because we need more of those. All right, nighttime comes. They head out to the campfires. Let's just take a look at our well-being. Might be a little lower now because of the, yeah, we've got homeless beavers. And we're a little light on bread, which is surprising. So it could be some beavers here in the south side of the river aren't able to access the bread. Maybe it's too far away. And then we've got fun. We talked about doing that, but that's going to take the iron or the metal in order to build a carousel. Knowledge won't be too bad. That could be, we might end up probably doing that before we even do the fun, because that's just going to take the printing press, I think. Let's take a look under, is it leisure? No, it is, what was that one under here? Bench, shrub, gable roof. Where was the printing press? Is that under the woodworking maybe? Printing press, it's 400 science. We could research that now. Ooh, this one takes metal too. So we can't do that. Boy, I want to get our average well-being up to 8 too and see what that's all about. Because that will get us our first goal here of the eager beaver. And I'm not sure what happens there. I've seen some gameplay videos where the beavers had the stripes. Like if we look, like these beavers have some stripes on them. I don't know if you can tell there, but this one kind of doesn't. This one kind of does have a stripe going down. But I don't know if that was just a previous version of the game where they had different, look at all these poor little homeless beavers. Oh man, we got to get homes for these guys. Yeah, I don't know if that was just an early version of the game or once you reach that goal, if the beavers change and you have a colony of eager beavers and they look a little different. So we're close. We're at 7. We'll see when we get to 8. I think what we'll do here though, we'll wrap this episode up. We're just kind of waiting on stuff to build. We'll pick it back up in the next episode. We'll get through that dry season, and then we will we'll take it from there. Hopefully, we'll get our explosive production going in the next episode. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you being here. Consider giving the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing to the channel. That really helps things, or helps the channel grow. It's the only way I know that the channel can grow. So I appreciate it if you do that. And for now, I will just sign off saying I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching.